Ever wondered, am I missing something for my golf tournament? How do I ensure that I'm covering all aspects? Where do I find these essential services that I need that maybe I'm not aware of? Well, you've come to the right place. Hello, everyone. My name is Phil Immordino, and I'm with the Golf Tournament Association of America. For over 30 years, we've had the opportunity to work with thousands of tournaments around the world. And we have one simple mission, and that is to help you produce the best golf tournament possible. So we hear things. We hear what works, we hear what doesn't work, we hear what's needed, we hear what's not needed. And so our job here today is to bring that information to you. So this webinar is specifically going to discuss the essential services that you may need for your tournament. We're going to talk about everything I think that you may need for your tournament, such as what are intangible services? Where do you find these services, and how do we get the best prices? We're going to talk a little bit about and get into detail about hole-in-one insurance. We're going to talk about weather insurance, website registration, signs, banners, all the little behind-the-scene things that maybe you're not aware of. And we hopefully we're going to give you the complete list of everything you're going to need. So before we get started, just so you know, this call is recorded. So if you have to leave early or by chance you want to share this with your committee, we're more than happy to share that link with you. So with that, let's get started. First of all, I guess my question is, what are essential services? What are the essential services? What is the definition of services? Well, first of all, we tend to think about gifts and prizes and the things that we hold on to or walk away. But services are the intangibles. They're the things, the services behind the scene, things that really the foundation that make a tournament work and the people involved. You can't walk away with these services. They're the intangibles. But what does that look like? What are some of these intangibles? I'm going to go through some of these and kind of give you a brief overview of all that's involved. So number one is advertising. You don't get to walk away with advertising, but it's obviously essential that you have advertising, for your event. And there's a lot of ways to do this. And we spent a whole hour on this topic and how to advertise, how to promote, how to market your golf tournament. But advertising is a key essential, whether you do it yourself or you have someone helping you. That can include social media, your website, and so forth. You blast emails, but advertising is an intangible. Auction services. Now, a lot of times we have our own volunteers doing the auction with us, but there are services, there are companies out there that will handle the whole auction for you, from gathering prizes to putting it online to taking the bids. So auction services. Caddies, this is one that I love that a lot of times we forget about, but caddies are assistants on the golf course for the golfer. So you see these on the PGA Tour, but typically in our types of tournaments, you're going to see them as 4 caddies, 1 or 2 per group, that will help the golfer read the greens and see the distance to the flag and just help the pace of play. But this is a lot of fun to have. And there are companies out there that can provide you caddies, professional caddies, or you can go with some local groups, high school groups, college golf teams that will be your caddies for your day. Celebrities, we all think about that celebrity having celebrities either in each foursome or maybe just show up at your event. Sometimes we know celebrities locally, which is great, but there are also services that will bring celebrities out to your event, and we have those contacts for you. Club rentals. If you're a traveling event or maybe a corporate outing, maybe your people are coming in from out of town, maybe you're taking your people to a destination, Las Vegas or the Bahamas, there are companies that will offer club rentals. So you don't have to ship all those clubs. They'll have them right there for you on site. Credit card processing. I know this sounds pretty basic, but there's a lot of charities that don't even process credit cards at the tournament. They may do it online. You got to make sure that we have a way to process credit cards out at your event. Entertainment. This is different than celebrities. Entertainment is going to mean like musicians, maybe DJs, might be a magic act or some type of comedian. But entertainer or entertainment is so fun. There's trick shot artists that I love to see at golf tournaments, but there are services that will provide this entertainment for you. You don't have to dig around. Hopefully you have it locally, but you can definitely bring it from out of town. Event planning and consulting. A lot of times tournaments are doing it on their own with their volunteer committee, which is a great way to go. But there are companies that will help you plan and execute your golf outing, especially if it's a big one. They're going to help you with all the logistics, taking a lot of effort and saving you time with planning your golf tournament. Then we have games and contests. We talked last week about all the games and contests out there and how much money you can make with that. And typically you can do some of your own games and contests, but there are also services that you can bring in from outside that are really productive. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Golf course finder. Some of you may know the golf courses locally, but what if you have a traveling event? What if you're not aware of all the benefits that a golf course in your area offers? Well, there is a golf course finder that'll help you find the best golf course for your event, as well as the best pricing and so forth. Hole-in-one insurance. Over 70 events have hole-in-one insurance, and it's going to cover any maybe contest that you might have, whether it's a hole-in-one competition or giving away a car or even a putting contest. And there are companies that offer hole-in-one insurance. Memorabilia companies. Obviously we love to go out and talk with our local celebrities and get them to sign a helmet or a picture or a poster and give those away. But there are companies that specialize in offering memorabilia. They're nationwide, and they'll ship this information or these products out to your event. And there is a minimum price on these usually, but it's a moneymaker for you. And so there are services that provide memorabilia for you. Obviously, photography. There are professional photographers, and then there's not so professional. A lot of times we just want to take pictures ourselves, which is fine. But at the same time, if you want a more professional looking outing, a professional pictures of your foursomes, then there are local photographers. There are national photographers that specialize in just taking photos of golf tournaments and or the golf course. Programs. Some of the higher end events, whether it's a celebrity am or maybe a pro am, we like to have a program, a printed copy of a magazine or something that shows the schedule of the day, has a lot of pictures of what your organization is doing. Maybe if you're having celebrities, it has those pictures and bios. But there are companies that will offer a program for your event and just add a little bit more professionalism to your organization as well as your golf outing. Registration software. I think all tournaments need some type of registration software, and there's a lot of companies out there that are doing that. But this is a way to capture emails. It's a way to invoice and bill and get paid online. It's a way to talk in depth about your event and follow up with emails and print out business reports and see exactly where you're at as you move along the progress of your event. Signs and banners. We all need signs and banners. Sometimes we just go with a little local guy and put up these little plastic signs, but there are companies that do it right, companies that will put up bigger signs and bigger banners and billboards and flex banners and cart signs, and as well as there's now billboards you can put in the fairways and on the carts. So there's a lot of ways to do that. Travel. You may want to take a group or take several groups to a destination, and there are companies that will actually take your group somewhere. They'll handle the hotel, the airlines, as well as rental cars, shuttles, the food, as well as the golf, and it's a streamlined process. But that's an essential service, especially if you have a traveling event. If you're a company or a corporation or association doing an outside event coming into town, there are companies that can help you with all of that details. Videos. Nowadays, we love posting videos, and sure, you can do it with your phone or you can do it with any camera that you may have, but there are professional companies that come out and actually put together creative videos. I love this because you can use these videos to promote your future events, your organization, and I think it's well worth investing in a professional video company. We just had one done, super job. You can see it on our website, but it really goes into detail. It's first class. Weather insurance. Did you realize that you can insure against it raining or thundering or even hurricanes? You folks in Florida, there's a company that will help you cover your event in the event that it's canceled or if it's canceled during the event, and they will help you with that. And then finally, website services. I think we all need a website for our event, mainly because it shows professionalism. It shows that you have an event that's first class, and anything online says that you're real. If you're not online, obviously you're not real. So question is, where do you find this stuff? Where can you find some of these services? Now, we have a connection with all of them, and so you can find everything you need on our website, which is gtaaweb.org. But at the same time, I want to highlight some specific companies that we work with that I think that you can benefit from them. We have personal contact, personal relationship. They give you special pricing as a GTAA member or a GTAA listener. And I'll send you all this, their websites and their emails. So don't worry about that. I'll send you their contact information. But I'm going to go just through quickly a few of these that you can be aware of. One, the weather insurance. I talked about how you can protect against bad weather, rain, storm. You're going to have a good idea in advance, and this company will help you cover that so you don't have any losses. And I love this company because they're really the leader in the industry, Vortex, and they have a great reputation. They're backed by AAA coverage, and you will make money if by chance it rains or it storms for your event. The next one is Birdease. Birdease has been a longtime sponsor and supporter of the GTAA. They will offer you a website as well as registration software. It's a streamlined process. They offer reports. They offer online payment. They offer a way to capture all the emails, list all your golfers, mainly to save you time and to save you money. So if you're looking for a website for your event and or registration company, we recommend Birdease. Great company to work with. Super, also supporter of ours. They're the leader in the world with hole-in-one insurance. It's Hole-in-One USA. We recommend them highly. They will cover everything that you need covered, whether it's a simple hole-in-one competition for a car, whether it's a putting contest for $10,000, or even $1 million hole-in-one competition, which is what I love. All types of contests they have. They're solid. They always pay. This is a tough industry because there's a lot of unreputable companies out there that don't pay when someone wins a prize, and you need to make sure you're working with the leader of this industry, and that's Hole-in-One USA. If you want to save time in just getting gifts and prizes, there's a company called Sports Marketplace, one of our preferred vendors, and they have access to over 3,000 gifts and prizes. They can get your logo on it. I love this company because it saves time, saves money, and they're going to get you the best prices, and they know how to get logos placed properly, and they're going to digitize everything for you, and it's just a one-stop shop, so it saves you a lot of energy and a lot of running around looking for that best price. Next one is Players First. I recommend this company for a couple reasons. One, they do surveys. This is great for golf courses to survey their members. This is great for golf tournaments who want to survey their players, but they do a first-class survey and qualification of all of your people, really getting into the nitty-gritty. If you've ever heard any of our seminars on selling sponsors, you want demographics, and this company can provide those demographics for you, and I recommend Players First. RepSpark is a new company that we just started working with, and you're going to love this company. This is a little bit more unique. You haven't heard of this, I can assure you, especially if you're a tournament. If you're a golf course, you're going to start hearing about this because this is a platform that will put everything that you can buy for the tournament on site. You may have heard of going to a tournament and a major company offers you a shopping spree or whatever. This company is the one behind the scene that helps it all. If you're not aware of this, you may want to ask your golf course, hey, do you have RepSpark? Because what they'll do is they'll set up a platform for the manufacturers and the suppliers to have all their products online, so your golfers can go online and buy stuff, pick their size, pick their color, streamlines the whole process of buying gifts and prizes with particular suppliers. So look into RepSpark. If you're looking for a golf course, you're maybe new to golf, maybe you're not a golfer and you're trying to find a golf course. There's a company called Best Outings, and they're a golf course locator. They have pretty much every golf course in the world, at least in the United States, listed on their website. You can find basically what they charge. You can submit proposals, tell them about your event, and it's a streamlined process because you can reach several golf courses in your area a lot quicker than making a bunch of phone calls to all the top courses. If you want to promote your event, there's a company called Scramble Hunter, and what they're doing is they're listing all the scrambles, all the events out there in your area, and this allows you to promote to maybe some golfers that you don't have in your database, and it allows you to get some exposure for your organization and your golf tournaments. That's the Scramble Hunter. Then you have an auction service. If you're looking at a way to get your auction online, get it sent out to the masses, it's called Travel Pledge, and they're one of our preferred sponsors. And they've got to do a great program that automates your whole auction. So look into them, and they can help you with that. Then if you're looking for games and contests, one of the best ones out there is Charity Golf International. They specialize in, pay the pro contests, which we talked in depth about last week. And they bring out these long drive champions from around the country to your event, and it just makes a ton of money. And this is a great service for a game that you may want to bring on. And we also have another really fun one of my favorites, BackSwing Golf Events. This is really for Beat the Pro. They bring out some great professional young ladies. Some used to be on the LPGA, mini women's tour, phenomenal golfers, great personalities, and they will help you raise a lot of money. And in many cases, it's no risk to you because you're going to make a lot of money with these things, and you can either pay them just to come out or you can split the revenues. They have several programs, but I would really look into BackSwing Events, super program. And then finally, one who is doing it all, we just came into partnership. You may not have heard of Worldwide Golf Shops, but you have heard of your local retailer. Some cities it's called Mann's, some city it's called Roger Dunn's, the Golf Mark, Las Vegas Golf Store. This is Worldwide Golf Shops. They've got 80 retail golf shops around the country. They offer two really great things. One, they offer the club rentals we talked to you about. So if you have a traveling event, an event that's going to need some golf clubs for your golfers, they can provide it. They ship them all over the world, and really a great service. So club rentals is available through Worldwide Golf Shops. And then finally, they offer gift certificates. Right now, they have a promotion, and you can't miss this. It is 50%, up to 50% off some of their gift certificates. So you give these gift certificates to your golfers, and then they can go and buy whatever they want. Great program, and we're excited about working with Worldwide Golf Shops. So those are some of the main companies I want to tell you about. But then you're, wondering, how do I get the best prices? Because there's a lot of companies to choose from online. And let me just tell you how you get and know that you're getting the best prices from all the outside services out there. And number one, I really encourage you to build relationships. If you're planning on doing your event year after year, you want to build a relationship with these suppliers and these vendors, mainly because they get to know you, they get to know your cause, they have a passion for what you're doing, and if they know that you're going to be with them for a long term, they're going to work with you. They're going to give you the best prices possible. Versus if you just do it online, you're not going to get that personal touch. So build a relationship with that supplier vendor. Communicate on a regular basis. Keep them posted. How many golfers do you have? What's going on? They got special programs coming up all the time. If you're in touch with them throughout the year, they're offering different specials. So keep in constant communication with them throughout the year. Package deals. You may want to look at a package deal. Maybe instead of one event, you're doing multi events. Maybe you got 2 or 3 events throughout the year. Maybe instead of one contest, you have several contests. So consider putting together a package deal, and you're going to get a better price. It's that simple. And then finally, multi-year agreements. Obviously, we all love several years in a row. Instead of just committing 1 year at a time, if you've got a proven event that's been going on, do a multi-year agreement, and you're going to get the best prices possible. So just some of the simple ways to get the best prices possible. So let me, before I wrap up, just tell you a couple of things. If you have not listened to one of our webinars before, or if you're new to the GTAA, our membership is free. It's always free. These webinars are free. We have planning guides that are free. Ask the experts anytime for free. We can help you in a whole array of needs throughout your tournaments. We have books, How to Produce a Successful Golf Tournament. We have a new one called Complete Guide to Games and Contests, available hard copy or online. We have a certification program which will certify you, showing everyone that you're the expert in what you do, whether you're a tournament planner, whether you're a golf course, or even a tournament consultant, which is someone who does it full time. All of our webinars are on Spotify, or I should say podcast, and then our webinars we post on YouTube. We have the YouTube channel called the Golf Tournament Channel, which all of our past webinars and future webinars will be on. So look at that, and you can catch up on some of those. But here's the thing I want to tell you about. We have the vendors and suppliers that you need. So go to our website or email me, and I can connect you with anybody you need throughout the country. Whether it's entertainment, whether it's a trick shot artist, we have a list of everybody available. Anything specific, let me know. I'll send you a list of who we talked about today. But if there's anything that's not on that list, let us know, and we can get you connected. The other thing is, just so you know, if you need help with your event, if your event has gotten so big, or maybe it's too small and you need to take it to the next level, we have consultants, trained consultants around the country that are trained to help you take your event to the next level. If we don't have a consultant in your area, I can help you. You know, we pride ourselves into making sure that your event's the biggest, the best possible ever. We can double, triple, even quadruple your revenue by working with us. We've done this for 30 years, so we can see some things that maybe you're not doing that we can help you with. So tune in with us, stay tuned with us with all of our future webinars. We do one every Friday, so love to help you with anything. If you got some ideas, maybe you got some questions, feel free to ask me any question anytime. We'd love to help you with that. If you've got some topics that you'd like to see covered in these webinars, we can definitely look at those for the future. And so let me wrap up by just saying this. Again, services are very important. They're the backbone. They're the foundation of your event. They're the behind-the-scenes services that you're going to need. You're not going to need them all every event, but you're going to need a lot of them. So make sure that you go through the checklist. By the way, I have a checklist of over 100 items that you need to do for your event that you will not forget. So if you need that, let me know. Try some of this stuff. Take advantage of the weather insurance. Take advantage of these gift certificates and some of these games that you're going to love for your event and make some extra money. So we're excited that you could join us this morning. We're excited that you're planning a golf tournament or thinking about it. And we're here to help you with whatever you need. So we appreciate you, appreciate what you're doing for your community, and let us know what your needs are. We're here to serve you. So this is Phil Mordino signing off. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.